Hi guys, hope your day's going well. This is the pike stitch we're going to do today. It's not one I've done, and I thought we would do it together. We are going to be using an extended single crochet and chains. It's going to be in multiples of an even number, plus 2 for the foundation chain. So let's get started with that. And I'm still using my blue. As I said, it's just using some scrap yarn. I am going up a size bigger on my hook. I think I'm getting a better result with that, especially with this, bargain yarn, or it's a little bit stiffer. So we are going to just get started like we have been. We're just going to get our slip knot on there, and then we are going to do, as I said, a even number. So let's start here. 2, 3, 4. 11, 12. We're going to do 2 more. And we're going to start, remember, we don't count this loop on our hook, so we're going to start in the second one, and that's just going to be a regular single crochet. The rest of them will be the extended. So we're going to chain 1, we skip 1, and this is our extended single crochet. So we're going to go in like we're going to start the regular single crochet, but when we get 2 loops on our hook, we're just going to yarn over and go through 1. That'll leave us 2, so we yarn over, go through 2, and that is what our extended single crochet looks like. Then we're going to yarn, chain, skip. Like again, we're going to go through, we're going to put 2 loops on our hook, we're going to yarn over, put it through 1, and then 2, and then do that chain in between. So this is the extended single crochet. Here we go. For those who are watching these videos, I appreciate it. I know they're not the most popular ones, but I enjoy learning new stitches myself, and I appreciate you guys coming with me for this month's challenge. And we're going to do our last one. It's still going to be a extended single, and now we are going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. This one is going to act like our one extended single, and then of course the chain. So we're going to skip 1, and then we're going to go in to the top of our the previous rows extended, chain 1. Now if this helps, we're going to skip 1, go into 1, and if you pull the stitch apart, you're going to see that looks like a loop here, a space here in between them, and that is where I'm working my stitch. If it's just not sure exactly where you're putting your stitch, so we're skipping 1 and we're going here, and if we look at it, that's in that space. And that makes it go a little bit faster, since you're not having to always worry about exactly where it is. If you just make sure you're in between those here. So we're at the end, and remember we chained the 2, so we want to make sure we're still skipping 1, and we're going to end with an extended. The ends are always a little bit fidgety for me. I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3. So when I come back, I want to make sure I'm going through this one and not this one, and sometimes I have to kind of fiddle to make sure I'm getting the right space, just because you know, sometimes we just have little personal, you know, challenges that we find one thing easy and then another thing a little hard. And that's my little challenge. See, there we go. So just make sure you put a chain 1 in between. And that is the whole pattern for the pike. And it's a little bit a different way to do that single crochet. You can kind of see why it's good to get a basis, because there are so many unusual ways to be able to use it to make different patterns. Remember what I said here? We want to make sure we're going to the second one. And I'll be honest, I usually try to go in behind the stitch. It's faster for me. And then we end with a extended. So there is that. It's a fast learner, but it does give us a little bit different. Let's see. And just kind of pull apart so you can kind of see what those stitches look like. And then of course, now if you use a smaller hook, or if you use like a 5mm, which is what's recommended for this yarn, it would be tighter. But if it makes a tall stitch, so it's good for blankets or throws. And then, you know, sometimes when I do a stitch that I haven't done, when I put it like in the back of my head, I think, okay, I think I want to do this. I might try to see what this looks like in a, not a solid color. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, I kind of just whipped up the speckled yarn that I had, and I used one size bigger on this hook, so it is looser. I need to try it with a smaller hook, but I didn't have one on hand right away. And I was just trying to do this real quick. But there's what it looks like in a different texture or different color yarn. So the solid and the... So it would be really pretty how it goes together. And again, a smaller hook would make it... I should have used a 4. I did use a 5. Because I was just trying to work this up extremely quick, and I didn't have a 4 on hand. But there's an idea what it looks like if you use a different type of yarn. I said this is speckled. Of course, you're going to get different results if you use the striped or anything like that. But anyway, I'm just rambling. I'm sorry. But that was kind of just a quick thought on that. I do like the speckled yarn from Dollar Tree. I'm not crazy about it, the solid one on the Crafter Square, but the speckled one is just so much different, so I do like it. Okay, so there is today's stitch for today's stitch, and I hope to see you tomorrow, and we'll try a new one. I've sat and marked on the book all the new stitches I want to try, so we will have some planned out for the rest of the month. All right, guys, have a wonderful Monday. Hope it goes well.